Hi everyone. I wanted to take a quick look at this unique piece of pottery that's made. You can see the weird lines in it, the way that they carved this out. And it might just look like a foreign rock to you at first. It does take a little bit of a moment to look at it. But once you start to see that this bird beak and the round head of the bird and this red section representing the wing, this is actually a piece of prehistoric art. And it does have human silhouettes on it as well, pointing the other way, but I'm going to take this into different shade and different shadows. That way you might be able to see the bird a little better. Probably comes up really good there. And, you know, you guys can see the round eye and then the way the wing is done, the way the tail feather is done, the whole way down. And just looking at the, you know, the whole thing in itself, I hope that you guys can see the edges on it. And see the way that this is done. So these statues are really compelling because they're extremely easy to see. You guys can see, believe it or not, this is a representation of a human with a right side profile. There's a lot on this and in different ways. We can see the little bird head poking up. So we see the one wing behind here and the other wing is over here. So it is like the bird is flying. Kind of the way that they do these. You might not be able to see this stuff yet, but they're meant to be like puzzles. The puzzles repeat over and over. Here we have our mammoth poking out with a little hump there. Of course, you can see the white spot for the eye, perhaps, and then the tuft with the mammoth trunk coming down in color. That's very beautiful. There's a lot to see on these, and I appreciate you guys joining me for this one. Many of these pieces were just taken off of one artifact. So they have these little 3D noses, and you picked up rocks and you turned them around and looked at them. Just want to really point out all the napped edges on these as well. I think it's really important to see that. You can see how these faces are a little bit long, and the reason that they are long is so that you can tilt them to create the more lifelike human silhouettes that you can see there. So pointing it just like this, it is extra long, right? So we move it away. Hopefully you guys are able to see this way. So this piece and all these other pieces down below here are all from the same artifact. And there's a lot of birds in this one. And of course a lot of mammoth. What's neat about these is they're all the same. They were made by the same artist. You can take these things apart and they're just repeats of previous art styles. So you'll see these little birds pop out. See how these are representations with their tail feathers. Just like this as well. And we will have our little humans in here too. Here's a beautiful painting just to give you an idea of the style. You can see how just this little happy character is pointed in here with his little crack for his lips, his nose, and his little black eye in there. He's just a little totem character. Isn't he great? And on the right hand side in the white, if you look at it, this is an imprint of a mammoth. So we can kind of look down the mammoth's trunk as if he's about to trample on us, stomp us down. You can see how that is, what that's representing. The cartoons of ancient times, remember they didn't have Warner Brothers. Just like we wanted to watch cartoons and, you know, the Flintstones. They wanted the same thing. And it's beautiful how there are thumb tabs. It's like meant to be held. Whenever you put it in your hand, it fits in your hand really well. And to me, whenever you hold it and it fits in your hand really comfortably, you see how these finger markings are left in here? It kind of gives you a little warm feeling inside. You know? not trying to get all spiritual or anything. I'm just saying it is kind of neat to hold this stuff. So, you know, if you guys are interested in helping save some of this stuff, keep on emailing me. We're putting together a group of people. I'm not going to say there's tons of people just yet, but there are 3 or 4 local people here in the Raleigh area that said they'll be willing to help if I can organize something together. It's kind of my deal. It's like I have to organize it. So you see this beautiful bird here? And these aren't just chosen out of like bunches of them. Every single one of these is one, right? And that's important to kind of know. You know, it's not like I look through tons of these and just look for the ones that look like birds or look like faces. Each and every single one of these is one. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.